Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Jesus, take me to the higher ground. Yes! When I tell y'all, that was the funniest part. I forgot to mention that in my review last week. That was like the funniest part of that entire episode, was those last few seconds, girl. Anyway, so Porsha lets us know that she's not in a prayer mood. At this point, like I said, I think the girls think that Kenya is trying to expose something that was clearly caught on footage. We saw the footage, we heard the audio, but I think in their minds, they think that Kenya is trying to ruin this girls' night with information that we're not privy to, even though, again, we heard the footage of Porsha saying that someone was going to eat her out multiple times. Toya come down here in F-U-C-K. So we heard these things. I don't know if I heard them. Maybe I was watching a different show. Cynthia lets the girls know that she, was so hot and bothered that she decided to take it upstairs and, play with her kitty cat. Some people play with their own kitty cat and some people got their kitty cats played with. Cynthia took it the safe route and just went ahead and just handled her business her own self because she has a fiance at home. So LaToya and Drew. LaToya tells Drew what kind of married woman would play with Bolo's Bolo. No, I'm not gonna lie. LaToya wasn't confusing me. But it did. I was like, LaToya, what are you doing? Like, at one point, it felt like she was coming for Drew. Then the next minute, it felt like she was coming for Kenya. But I will say, in LaToya's defense, I think she felt like this is my time to get this heifer back. Because let's be honest, Drew, she made a comment about what type of vows did you take. One thing that I don't like about Drew is that I feel like Drew is delusional. Like, Drew, these comments you make about what type of vows that you make, what kind of vows that you take, girl, the same vows that you took that said that it was okay for a married woman to be bent over by a stripper at a bachelorette party. What vow? Was that in the vows? Is that okay to do when you... Okay, I don't know. Go ask Jesus. The same vows your husband took when he disappeared and left your ass for 3 days. So it's like, Drew has made these comments, and so I think that in LaToya's head, she figured this is my chance to get this heifer back. So she says, you need to ask everybody at this table. No, Drew. She asking you. So now, Drew, you throwing everybody else under the table. Okay. Why are you singling me out, biggest fan? Then LaToya says, I'm your biggest and only fan. And then Toya lets her know, girl, I'm getting a divorce. Then she says, was it you that Kenya was talking about? And then Kenya says, oh, so we said it was Drew in the room? And then Drew turns around and gets into Kenya's ass. Girl, the funniest thing, when they played that clip and they showed Kenya legs opening, and all you heard was anyways, y'all. So now you got Drew getting with Kenya. Well, the truth of the matter is, I'm sorry, girl. All of that anger should be directed at Toya, because Toya was the one who really brought your name up and tried to make it seem as though, girl, you could have possibly been in a room with Bolo, right? But of course, here is Drew. This is Drew's chance to kind of get Kenya together. So now LaToya and Kenya kind of like have some words back and forth. It was strange because I really didn't know where LaToya was going with this. I kind of knew what she was. I was like, okay, well, maybe she's trying to get again Drew together for the comment Drew made. But then it's like, girl, I don't know, girl. I just felt like Toya was low-key doing a little too much. But LaToya been doing too much since she hopped on the scene. So anyways, Marlo says that she heard a sex party. Girl, I want to get up and look out the window. I think they doing somebody's apartment. Did y'all hear that? Anyways, girl, I think they're cleaning somebody up. Girl, my whole floor is shaking. Y'all see my camera shaking? Y'all see that? Girl, my whole building is shaking. Girl, what are they doing? Bitch, I ain't got nothing but a t-shirt and some panties on. I can't even get up. Y'all know I like to make my videos straight through. That's what talented bitches do. Catch. Y'all say I just hype myself up? Girl, if you don't be your own motherfucking cheerleader, then who will? Hello? Bitch, I don't need no hype man. I am my own motherfucking hype man, bitch. I don't know what's going on, bitch. Anyway, I told you I put my 6-month notice in. I'm moving in 6 months. Yes, girl. Fuck these apartments, girl. I'm done. Anyways, girl. So, Tanya tells Kenya, girl, maybe you're hearing noises because basically she's basically insinuating that Kenya ain't getting no dick. Okay, so Porsha says in her confessional, what kind of person has a good time with friends and then makes everyone out to be whores? Porsha, this is the thing. This is why I can't just, like, I don't dislike Porsha, but I don't like Portia's one of those people where it's kind of like I can take or leave her. Like, I can tell you the people who I don't like, but Portia's just like in the middle, like, okay, girl, it is what it is with Porsha. But the thing that I don't like about Porsha is, Porsha, one minute you saying that you don't fuck with Kenya, and I understand that these confessionals, but the thing is, these confessionals are made after, like, the show is, after the scene was recorded, right? But it's like, in one breath, it's like, fuck Kenya, you telling Drew this relationship don't matter. But then in another clip, it's like, oh, why doesn't she come and speak to her and talk to her friends? Why is it that what kind of person has a good time with friends? Porsha, what is it? Because one minute you're saying, fuck Kenya, and your relationship don't matter. Then the next breath is, oh, why doesn't she come and let us know what's going on with her? Or who has a good time with friends and it makes everybody feel like whores. Girl, anybody making you feel like no whore, you probably feel like a whore because what you did was whorish activity. Let's just be honest. And this is not me even, like I said, girl, I'm not trying to keep track of nobody's motherfucking mileage on their pussy. Hello? Girl. And that's just what it is. But the truth of the matter is, that if this was anybody else fucking a stripper on TV, y'all would dog them out. As much as I see people dog out female strippers or women strippers, y'all not gonna get me to believe that if Kenya had fucked a stripper on TV, y'all would not drag her from here to Kingdom Come. You just not gonna get me to believe it. So the simple fact that Porsha is doing these things on TV, and people are just like, oh, girl, give me a high five, when we know if it was the other way around, girl, it would be a dragation for all dragations. And then, like I've said before, in one of my other videos, girl, y'all called Kenya more whore for 2+ years based off what a fucking 2-time convicted criminal said in a fucking lawyer who took dope money from a dope boy in a parking lot. But now all of a sudden, girl, Kenya is supposed to just take the high road. Y'all don't remember, girl, you are a slut from the 90s. Oh, y'all don't remember Porsha telling Peter that he was paying his waitresses in penis? See, I'm so happy I watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, because one thing we gonna stop doing is starting in the middle. Like Kimmy said, we always start in the middle. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning of how on this trip those girls walked into that home, not paying the host any attention. Y'all wanted an agenda. She had an agenda and y'all paid the agenda dust, right? Let's talk about how the night before, girl, y'all all sat at that table and basically co-signed with Porsha about Kenya's situation being a sob story about her being a single mother. But now at this point, it's why doesn't Kenya have loyalty to Porsha? Do y'all know how stupid that sounds? Who has loyalty to an enemy? I'ma wait. Because I want somebody to tell me that they do, and I'm going to call you a goddamn fool in the comment section. My damn self. So let me know if you have loyalty to an enemy. So why would you expect Kenya to have loyalty to someone who just told her to her face a few hours prior, girl, I don't give a fuck about your sob story. So when people say things like, oh, Kenya this, or the people, Team Twirl this, Team Twirl is basing their opinion off facts. Y'all just basing y'all opinion off the fact that people have marked Kenya as this villain. So most of the time when somebody is a villain, or if they are the villain, people tend not to have sympathy for that person in that role. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, girl. But quiet as it's kept, the truth of the matter is, I'll go ahead and say this. Kenya didn't incriminate the girls who she liked. You see how she quickly said, "Oh, Candy, I know it wasn't you." You don't know if it was Candy or not, Kenya. You don't know. But because Kenya likes Candy, she went ahead and said, "God, no, it wasn't you." You see, she told Toya earlier that day, "Okay, girl, I know it wasn't you." You see, she didn't say nothing about Cynthia. The only girls that Kenya was really coming for were the girls who disrespected her. Let's just be for real. It was Porsha, it was Shamia, it was Drew, it was Tanya, and it was Marlo until they made up. If y'all go back and watch the episode, those were the girls that Kenya was like, "Bitch, I'm coming for these hoes." But she never came for Candy. She quickly excused Candy from the crime of the scene, whatever. She quickly, excused Toya and Cynthia. The girls who she came for were the girls who she felt like disrespected her at the dinner table that night. And that's just what it is. Tanya says that she was in Porsha's room all night. Sometimes you could be so smart, you can be dumb. I think Tanya might be one of those girls. I'm kind of leave it at that. Candy says, why would you put yourself at the scene of the crime? Okay. You know what's so funny? Somebody said this last week, that literally the next day, everybody got up talking about things that happened the night before. Everybody got up talking about the night before. I guess it was the part where Kenya made it seem as though Porsha had fucked Bolo. Even though, again, we saw footage of Porsha throwing her big ass. Porsha got a big ass. Goddamn. Girl, I was talking to my sister, and we was like, "Who you think got the biggest ass?" I was like, "Bitch, Porsha got cakes." Because she bought them. But, Porsha... all them bitches was stacked, quiet as it's kept. That's why I really can't say nothing about nobody, because all them bitches was stacked down. Anyways, girl, Porsha was throwing her ass on Bolo. Porsha helped Bolo guys. I'm not about to go through that no more. Now this is where Kenya this is why I was like, "Kenya, bitch, you got me fucked up." So Kenya says, "This is a home and my daughter was here." Girl, the first thing that would have popped out of my mouth was, "Girl, fuck you and fuck you." Y'all know I love Kenya to pieces. But Kenya, what we not gonna do is now all of a sudden put a restriction on the things that can and will happen in this home because your daughter is here. Because quiet as it's kept, bitch, your daughter shouldn't have been here in the first goddamn place. Now, don't get it twisted. On this show, we have seen girls bring their daughters on girls trips, a girl trip before. Porsha and Kenya brought their daughters to Greece last year on a girls trip, right? So we're not going to make it seem as though this is something new to this group. However, with that being said, Kenya, you cannot be trying to use your daughter as an excuse for why the girls shouldn't turn up the way they turn up. Because again, girl, if I was on a motherfucking trip, the first thing that would have popped out of my mouth was, "Girl, fuck you and fuck your daughter." Girl. Because, girl, that's the reason why I didn't want to come to this motherfucker in the first place. Because when people start talking about, oh, kids here, you got to, be quiet, be quiet. The children, I don't give a fuck about them goddamn children. The children should have been at the home with their goddamn daddy. If not, girl, choose a better baby daddy. I don't know what to tell you. So, of course, you know I was automatically triggered when Kenya said that shit. Candy says, didn't I say this was a judgment-free zone? See that again, this is the thing. These bitches don't know at this point that there is audio and footage. And I think that's the most frustrating thing with a lot of the viewers on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why are y'all acting like we're not seeing this shit play out? Like, why are y'all acting like we cannot hear Porsha? Like, we cannot hear, I said hear. Why are y'all acting like we cannot hear Porsha say, you gonna eat my pussy out tonight? Like, why are y'all acting like we can't hear this bitch say this shit? Why are y'all acting like we don't see Tanya and Porsha kissing each other on the couch? Why are y'all acting like Bravo did not put names and arrows of people on the screen? But again, I think at this point in the show, they did not know that Bravo had this footage. That's why I think a lot of them were pissed off. So I really want to know, now that we know that Bravo has the footage, what do you have to say? Because a lot of you also think that they wouldn't have showed the footage if Kenya wouldn't have narrated. Like, do you know how crazy that sounds? You think that Bravo gonna put $10+ million into paying these girls, their employees, to produce a goddamn show, and they're not gonna use some of the most scandalous footage out of the whole goddamn season? Like, that just does not make sense to me. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, so Drew is at Ralph's new home. Drew is at Ralph's new home. She says that they are in their dream home together. This is the thing about Drew. Now, I don't know nothing about buying no house, but one of y'all left a comment in the comment section and said, now don't correct me if I'm wrong, correct the bitch in the comment section who said this shit. One of the girls in the comment section said that, girl, when you buy a house, that both people have to be there on the closing date, I guess, to like sign paperwork and all that stuff. So the simple fact that Ralph had moved up the closing date when Drew wasn't there, that means that she didn't sign the paperwork, which means, I guess, in a way that she's not on the deed. I don't know. But it sounds like that. It makes sense to me. You're purchasing a home, which is the biggest purchase you'll probably ever make. We need everybody who's going to be on this deed here to sign this paperwork. But you go out of town, your husband moves the closing date up, you get back home and you put emphasis on we by our dream home. No, girl, you're in Ralph's dream home. Drew says, I'm going to tell Ralph everything because as a wife, that's what I think you have to do. Y'all be having these, I be so confused, girl. Because y'all have this thing of, oh, I need to make sure that I live up to this expectation of a wife. But girl, these men don't, girl, you still don't know what the fuck Ralph did in Tampa. But you felt the need to run home and let him know detail after detail after detail of what happened at this bachelorette party. And at this point, you don't even know that they have footage of the bachelorette party. So the simple fact that you felt the need to run home and let him know what happened, but he doesn't feel the need to let you know where he went, why he went, who he was with, I think furthermore even proves my point that when it comes to men and women, like, y'all know for a fact that if y'all even cut up just slightly, girl, it's a wrap in a relationship. Anyways, girl. Don want me so with Candy. Girl, what Don once said, girl, when he said Porsha had the social justice snatch. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say, bitch. I scream. Hello? Oh, Bolo knows Porsha for real. And dude. Anyways, girl, so Dawn want me, so when Cynthia tells Mike what happened, I thought it was funny. I thought that scene was funny. She tells Mike what happened. I think Cynthia looks so gorgeous with that brown hair. I was like, oh my God, Cynthia is so pretty. Anyways, girl, so Candy, this is one thing. Can I say something about Candy? I don't know. Like, I don't get what people like. Like, I was watching Candy. So I was driving home the other day. I had like a 4-hour drive. And so I was just listening to people's videos. And I was listening to Candy speak on it. You know what? I'm going to make a different video about Candy speak on it. Because I don't understand. I'll say this much. I don't understand this whole Candy is this free type of... I've never got that from Candy. Like, ever. Like this free-spirited type of person. Like, I feel like they try to hype up Candy to be this person that Porsha is. Like, you know how people try to make it seem that Porsha just this free-spirited type of person, and I don't get that from Porsha because Porsha tries to play this conservative girl because she's really like a freak on the weekend. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what like they try to make Candy, or Candy tries to make it seem as though, girl, I'm this free spirit I like for people to be, but it's like, Candy, you're really not that girl either. I don't know, girl. Anyways, girl. So Candy says, Kenya, and I saw the speak on it with Shamia. My leg was itching. I'm sorry, y'all. So I saw the speak on it with Shamia. Well, I was listening to it while I was driving. Shamia. Let me say one thing about Shamia. Then I'm gonna leave Shamia alone. Shamia said in the speak on it that maybe she is sensitive towards people when they have like situations of like marriage or a fiance, because she remembers a time when people tried to say things about her and she had a fiance. No, bitch. It ain't people, Shamia. And y'all know I like Shamia. I want Shamia to have a peach. But Shamia, the truth of the matter is it ain't people. It was your best friend. Bitch, your best friend, Porsha, for real, sat her ass at the table with Phaedra Parks and Sheree, and Phaedra tried to push this story of you fucking Todd and Candy, and Porsha just sat there in agreement with Phaedra. So don't be trying to get on the goddamn speak on it, talking about, girl, the girls tried to push this. No. Your best friend tried to push it. That's why when y'all try to act like Porsha is just down I would rather be Porsha friend than Kenya. Bitch, Porsha don't have no loyalty to none of her motherfucking friends, quiet as it's kept. Girl, her best friend she threw under the motherfucking bus for a goddamn bitch who married a goddamn 2-time convicted man. So Candy is at, so Candy says that Kenya wasn't lying. Kenya wasn't lying. She heard noises too. So at this point, we know Kenya not a motherfucking lying. Kenya's doing a photo shoot. LaToya stops by. Kenya lets me know that she lost 4 pounds. Maybe it was because of the girls' trip. No, girl. It was because of that sorry ass nigga. It was because of that sorry ass, disgusted ass nigga your dumb ass is married to. And girl, for whatever reason, girl, you want to work on a man. When I say it, girl. Y'all know I love me some Kenya to pieces, but Kenya, girl, you look like a goddamn fool. Girl, if I ain't never seen a bitch look like a fool, I saw one in Kenya more. I mean, at least she not in the boat by her damn self. I mean, girl, it's a few bitches on the show that look like fools over niggas, right? We can agree to that? Oh, we're not going to agree to that? Okay. She said, I want to smash this cake in your face. LaToya said, girl, you were doing the most. These people are married and have fiancés. Like, I feel like Toya's trying to play both of the... And Kenya basically says she don't give a fuck because Porsha tried to humiliate me. Girl, again, at the end of the day, Porsha done called people whores, slut for the 90s. They called Kenya more whore for 2 years. Nobody said nothing. Now, all of a sudden, girl, Kenya is repaying the girls. Again, girl, we gonna stop starting in the middle. Yeah, Kenya low-key called the girls a hoe. But, girl, we not gonna act like, girl, we ain't seen shit happen or heard shit prior to this incident. We gonna stop starting in the middle. We're gonna start from the goddamn beginning. Right? Okay. I get what Kenya is coming from because it's like, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, like, Shamia, again, I'll speak on it. Girl, like, you want Candy to play this neutral position, but bitch, y'all hoes ain't play. Like, the thing is, people don't want Kenya to have an ally or a friend on the show. I'm gonna get into that in another video. We're gonna talk about it in another video because this video is getting too long. Porsha meets up with, well, Drew stops by Porsha's home. It really wasn't too much of nothing. Porsha says Kenya is on a campaign to destroy me. Based on what, Porsha? Based on what? Oh, cause y'all still don't know that it's footage of you out there talking about two bitches gonna eat your pussy out, or somebody's gonna eat your pussy out, and how, girl, I'm done. Porsha, so Kenya is on a campaign to destroy Porsha. Porsha says her love for Dennis has turned into being a family. Did it? Was you thinking about that family when you was on Bolo dick? Okay, anyway. Cynthia Ashley Foot, girl, she said they probably already zoomed in and got it, which they had. Now Kenya, bitch. Kenya Summer Moore. Girl, I mean, I really can't. I can't even say nothing. Not Porsha. See, girl, I want to make it about Porsha. It ain't even about Porsha, girl. It's about you, Kenya. Kenya, you look dumb, and that's just what it comes down to. This nigga got you looking stupid than a motherfucker. Like, and that's really the nicest way I can put it for Kenya. Like, Kenya, girl, you look dumb. And I hate to be that person to say that because I know it's like a lot of people on the Kenya Moore hate train and got a lot to say about Kenya, but I have to call it for I got to call it for how I see it, girl. Kenya, you look dumb. And this nigga is sending you love songs and filing for divorce. But one thing I will say that I don't like is that I saw a lot of people online talking about Kenya lying. That man ain't sent her no love songs. It is so funny to me how a lot of y'all bitches can go through so much shit with niggas who ain't shit and with fuck niggas. But as soon as Kenya say, girl, this is what's happening to me, it's, oh, girl, you lying. Why would Kenya lie about this man sending her love songs? Kenya really ain't, Kenya's story, really, that, and this is what I'm saying when I say, like, I don't know what show y'all watching. Kenya's story, as far as dealing with a nigga who ain't shit, really ain't no different than Porsha's or Drew's. It really isn't. Porsha man had her in therapy. Drew man just bought a whole house while she was out of town. Kenya man sending her love songs and filing for divorce. Like, all these bitches are in the same boat. Like, girl, let's just call it for what it is. But Kenya, girl, your man made you look stupid. This nigga filing for divorce and he want alimony. I don't get it, girl. And here she go, no, he's not. No, he's not, girl. Yes, he is. This is a nigga who you married. Kenya, I need your ass to stop talking about how Mark shows you so much love in private and he's this different person. Girl, he's not. Girl, you're a fool in love. And that's okay, because a lot of bitches have been. No, it's not okay. Because, girl, I'm not looking like, no, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. Girl, stop looking like a fool for a motherfucker who ain't shit. And that's all I got to say. I'm going, y'all. I'm about to go to the mall and buy some candles and shit like that. Bye.